Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I would like to say Alhamdulillah wa syukurillah because Allah has given us to share the idea of many kind about economic perspective in this conference at Brawijaya University. So we also want to say salawat and salam to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who give us changing condition from the darkness to the brightness. So now I would like to present our papers about building self-fulfillment and Islamic boarding school based on Indonesia local wisdom techno-entrepreneurship. The research departs from the fact that Islamic boarding school has been implemented in all over the Indonesian society. So Islamic boarding school also do about entrepreneurship in their institution. The idea of entrepreneurship want to build a self-sufficiency in their institution. In some case, Islamic boarding school have implemented the entrepreneurship in farming, but in another institution, Islamic boarding school, they join with the entrepreneurship in breeding, and in another case, the Islamic boarding school also deliver the entrepreneurship in home industry. So the entrepreneurship that has been implemented in the Islamic boarding school depends on their condition and also depends on resource that they have. So it means that the entrepreneurship in the Islamic boarding school depends on their local wisdom. So now I would like to more deeply talk about Gontor Darussalam as a Islamic boarding school in Indonesia. Why we have to talk about Gontor Darussalam Islamic Boarding School? Because the Gontor Darussalam Islamic Boarding School has implemented the entrepreneurship in many ways with 32 business that they held starting from the small industries until the highest profit orientation. So they have a stall for the daily life item that all the people need, and they also have a hotel for the people who wants to stay in their hotels. So uh, Gontor also has 20 branch institution with 20,000 more than 20,000 students. So that's why we would like explore Gontor Darussalam in about the entrepreneurship in their institution. But in this case, we want to talk about the technopreneurship that has been implemented in Darussalam Gontor. So when we talk about technopreneurship in Darussalam Gontor, we'll see one of the kind of techno entrepreneurship that has been uh, implemented in Darussalam Gontor. They called as Tamam. Tamam means perfect. The e-commerce with application through app store or through Play Store that can download the e-commerce that they have been built actually want to protect the society from ribawi. So they want to protect the society from interest. So they have a networking which uh, involve many Islamic boarding school. So they want to uh, build not only networking, but also they want to sell something to another Islamic boarding school. So now I would explain to you about the objective of the research. The objective of the research describe entrepreneurship that had been implemented in Gontor Darussalam Islamic Boarding School. Describe self-sufficiency in Gontor Darussalam Islamic Boarding School. And then the third, describe a correlation between techno-entrepreneurship, and self-fulfillment of institution and santri at Gontor Darussalam. So the method that used in this research, quantitative research, with 166 people as a respondent, and then uh, especially we involved a teacher at Darussalam Islamic Boarding School, and also a lecturer at the Darussalam University. So stratified random sampling is a model of the uh, taking the respondent, and then the Pearson correlation is the statistical analysis to see the correlation between the variable. According to result and discussion, we found mostly respondents believe that technopreneurship has been implemented in Gontor Darussalam Islamic Boarding School, and then mostly respondents think that Gontor uh, Gontor as a self fulfillment of institution, and then there are a correlation between techno entrepreneurship and uh, self fulfillment institution and students. So the conclusion that I will share here, although Gontor uh, had been implemented e-commerce that called Tamam for uh, protecting people from riba, from interest, but it's not enough. So they should also implement the application for any kind of business that they can operate to protect the society from the un-Islamic economic behavior. So that's all that I want to share now. So I would like to give it back the uh, I would give it back to the committee. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.